Hi, welcome to Dad Talk Network. If you're new to the channel, please like or subscribe. Today we'll be covering part 4 of my 4-part conversation, and today's topic will be about dads having fun with their kids. Thank you for watching, and please enjoy the video.
It means to be, what it means to have fun, right, as a dad, right? So I think sometimes, depending on your situation, like dad is like kind of like the bad cop. Sometimes, right? It's like, okay, so how do you engage with your kids to have fun, and whether you have a like a strict, rigid relationship to them, but you also have to be able to inject fun at times. Whether it's playing music, dancing with them, just engaging with them and having fun activities. I think that's a thing that we as dads, we have to do. We have to make those moments, those impactful moments where it's just like, okay, we all just break down and have fun.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think about that?
Well, I could say this. I love having fun with my kids, my family, and for me, ever since I was a young kid, I always cracked jokes and stuff like that, and made funny faces about things. A lot of times you'll catch me, should I say, talking something that what we call is silly, or making funny faces to my daughter, or calling them on the phone and doing little crank phone calls and making little things up just to get them to laugh, and they always say that I'm the one that's always trying to creep up on them and scare them or frighten them, and that's some of the things that I do to have fun with my kids.
And I think too is, I think I've heard somewhere along my life journey is that they said, laughter is food for the soul.
Yeah.
So we always have to take time out and make those fun moments where everybody's candid, right? So I'll go through moments and say, okay, all right. We always get one that gets carried away. One of my kids always get carried away, and I'm like, okay. No, so sometimes I gotta modulate between dad mode and then okay, I'm playing. So, but no, I think it's real healthy to really have that time where you really are disarming in a place where everyone's having fun as a family. Whether that's talking about your favorite movie. I know we do this a lot. We talk about these movies that we like, and everybody knows the lines, and we just be cracking up and just making so much fun out of it. But I think those are like the tender moments that you're appreciative of. And I think what I like to do is also it's like reflection. I love being able to reflect on a great moment. So sometimes when you're in it, you really don't enjoy it, right? It's like sometimes when you go on vacation, you take your kids on vacation, and it's you got all these activities planned or whatever. You go through the motions, but you're not there.
Right.
And then you come back home and you reflect on it and say, hey, yeah, that was a really good time. You really did have a great time. So I think through the eyes of reflection, understanding that, laughter is an important part of the human process or the human engagement, that, we have to make that part of our engagement with our kids.
Yes, absolutely. One of my pet peeves are, I'm not as young as I used to be, but again, I still do some things. Music. I love music, and my kids love music. So a lot of times I'll get out there. Like I said, I'm always trying to be silly, and I'll get out there and they'll be dancing, doing their little thing, and then I'll get out there and I'll say, wait, watch this, and I'll start doing something like the George Jefferson shuffle, just to get them engaged and laughing, and then you'll see them. They're starting to do little funny things, and it's natural fun, and that's what it's about. Showing, and that natural fun is just like natural love. It comes easy, and nothing beyond that is anything other than just having fun with your children.
Okay, thank you. And I think this is going to conclude our discussion with Derek. And first of all, I want to thank you so much for sitting down with me on Dad Talk Network.
sharing some candid information, and good conversation that people can actually apply to their lives. Again, like we said, we ain't always going to get it right. You know, it's going to come with heartache sometimes being a father, but there's going to be so many proud moments that you'll have with your kids. But the thing that we have to do as fathers is always be engaging. You know, if you fall short one day, you always have tomorrow to make a better impact on your kids. So as dads, I would say always try to help make sure you have an impactful place or put an impactful print on your kids' lives, because you want to make sure that we having productive kids in society. And I think the one thing I want to leave with as well is that, you know, my father passed away in 2013, and I was in my early 40s at the time. And I used to visit him. We had a great relationship, and I used to visit him at his senior citizen building. And I would come there with my wife and my kids or whatever, and sure and behold, my father would see somebody and say, "Hey, this is my son Train. He's doing such and such, such and such." And then, a couple weeks go by or whatever, I go visit him again. He would say, "This is my son. He's such and such," or whatever. And I didn't realize it until my father passed away that the biggest joy was, I had brought him material things in the past, but the biggest joy as a parent was being able to tell a story to somebody else about something that his son was doing. And I'm quite sure he did this with my other siblings as well. But I thought when I was reflecting on his life and what it means to have a legacy, it's not that, it's not the materialistic things when kids get older that they can provide their, parents with or what have you, but it's about being able to share their success or their story with somebody else. So I hope you enjoy these episodes, and please continue to like and subscribe to Dad Talk. More good conversation coming soon. Thank you.
Thank you for watching, and hopefully the information that was shared during this 4-part conversation was of value to you. Please stay tuned to Dad Talk Network for more information coming soon about my next video.